I really just don't understand why these things have to be so daggone difficult. Hey everyone, it's me, Valli B. And I've got a lot to show you today because I have been working really hard on the greenhouse area that's up there. Plus I've been able to figure out a couple more tames and everything. But before we do any of that, something very important has happened. And I was able to find an otter. I have spent so much time looking around for an otter. I found one. I was looking at all the wrong places, to be honest, and I watched some videos, found out that, I was looking in the wrong places. And anyway, this morning I found one just kind of over there. So I picked it up with my RG and I dropped it off in here. Now the problem is I cannot find any fish. And that's the way that I'm used to taming RGs is, you go and not RGs, the way that you tame otters. Now the way that I am used to taming otters is to find fish, kill the fish, bring the fish, drag it over to the otter and feed the otter that way. But unfortunately, there's just no fish at all anywhere in here. I've gone up and down the river, cannot find anything. So I'm hoping, because I'm looking at it, if I can get it to show up again, it said that I can put, what am I trying to say? Fish meat. So we'll check our inventory, and I believe, if I just click on something, let's type in fish. I don't have any raw prime, but I do have raw fish, and I do have some cooked prime. Let's pull 10 of these. We'll just separate one for right now. And it's relatively safe out here, so let's just take, let's just run out and see if this will work. Now, if it doesn't, then I'm going to need to pick up the otter with the RG and try to find some place that has fish that's safe. Let's see if we can find the otter. There you are, sir. Will you take this? I don't think it's going to. Yep, drag fish to it. Well, it was worth a shot. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go pick it up with the RG. And we're going to try to find some place with some fish. On second thought, we'll take the RG, we'll go around and we'll find a place that has fish first. And then we'll come back and get the otter because I feel like it's relatively safe right there.
One eternity later.
All right, I have found a spot. Is he still in here? Because the next thing we're going to need to do is wait for him to come out on land. So that we can pick him up. Let's see if he's even still in here. You're right there. Alright, just come near the shore for me, babe. Here we go, here we go. Oh my gosh, I got him. Okay. Yay! Now, there wasn't a lot of fish over here, and we're going all the way to uh, almost to the edge of the map, way over there by the volcano. Yep, let's keep going. Man, it would be nice, wouldn't it? No. Way too dangerous, too. This spot that I saw looked really safe. Again, it didn't have a lot of fish, but had enough, I think. Okay, guys, I don't know why it stopped recording, but we have made it here. That's the edge of the world. I'll show you the map in a minute. I still have him. I'm not seeing anything dangerous around. And I see a fish right there, so let's see what we can do. I'm gonna land. Of course, it's raining. Don't really want him scattering off over that way. So we'll land right over here. Set the RG down. Get our spear out. Let's go get us a fish. Here's one. Perfect. Grab the body. Find the otter. Well, welcome back everybody, and I'm so sorry about that. Apparently my computer is having a bit of a memory problem, and so it just decided to stop recording. Hopefully I've got it fixed. But as you can see, I have an otter. Now since the computer was acting up, I have barely looked at this guy. So let's take a look at him. It's a boy. He tamed up to be a 134. Yeah, stats aren't bad, I guess. I mean, he was an 80. I have looked all over for an otter because we need them for the artifact. When we go into the caves and everything to get artifacts. So I'm not going to be traveling around with him. He's not going to be my shoulder tame. Zoom on in a little bit here. He's not going to be our shoulder tame or anything. We need to come up with a cute name. But he will go with us when we go get artifacts. Now in today's episode, I really want to show you what I have done up there. I've built a lot up there. But before we head up there and I show you the greenhouse and everything, yeah, that looks like a, what is that? What level are you, Mr. Theory? It's a female, 145. You know, she's in a trap. Let's do this. Two yellows, which I don't have. Oh, that's right. We're going to need base veggies. Alright, let's go get some veggies. I don't know if y'all can see those things that are flashing up there. It makes me very leery, though, about leaving base right now. Now, I have moved everything around, as you can see. It was very aggravating, very time-consuming. And I'm going to tell you the truth, it was time-consuming because I couldn't find this, the SSA transfer tool. I couldn't find it. I couldn't figure out how to pull it up. So every time I moved something, I had to do it by putting it on me and carrying it over. And man, was that aggravating. But I logged off, went and watched a YouTube video, and realized that all I have to do is hit in the letter N, and it popped right back up. The other problem I had was that I wanted to move, there it is, the power amplifier. Now, I really, really like these things. However, I had already moved everything and put everything away in the vaults and in the things that use the power, not the vaults, but the refrigerators and stuff. And the problem, and then I went to move it. I wanted to take it off of here because I wanted to take down this wall, and I wanted to run the electricity from here. And I can do that. However, once you place it, everything stays turned off. You have to place all of these things again. Um, if I would just have to pick them up and put them right back down. But I was over it. So it's, I didn't move the electricity. What am I here for? I am here for base veggies. Let's see, I think they're in here. There are. The greenhouse is up and running, which is what we're getting around to going up and looking at. Looks like I got plenty of taters, plenty of lemons, so we'll just snag some of those. I've also got some tames to talk about. But let's run on out here real quick and let's get this theory. Now, this one's not the only one that has fallen in this trap. I had a female who had two babies. All of them were 150s. And she didn't actually, well, I helped get her into the trap, but she was not far away. Apparently, right around the corner, there is a spawn. What else is in here? Let's turn this back on. I think that's a parasaur back there. I think that's what I heard. Anyway, apparently right behind me is a place where a couple of different theories spawn. Am I hitting it with the right thing? Yes. Sorry, I'm just used to doing everything in first person. I don't think headshots matter on these things. Hasn't seemed to so far. Oops. Not paying attention to what I'm doing there. Maybe? Nope. Did it fall completely out of its trap? It looks like it did. Alrighty. Let's put this away. We'll pick this up. $19. So let's go ahead and we'll stack 25 or cut 25 off of there because some of them, of course, are going to spoil. Looks like one's going to spoil pretty soon. And then let's get you out of here. There you go. That's it right there. And then I've got some narcotics on me. Getting over it, buddy. Turn, turn, boom. There you go. Alright. We'll put one of these walls back up right now. I believe I had a window up there, right? Looks that way. Alright. Now the narcotic production has been going really well. I'm still don't have a chemistry bench yet. But between what all the most shops were getting earlier, I mean, you know, between all the berries that they were picking and now that I've got the greenhouse going up there, Narcotics just aren't a problem right now. I do need to start making some med brews though, but those I have not started yet. This trap just sitting here has caught so many theories. I mean, all of the theories have just wandered into this trap. A while back, I showed you another 150 that I found in here with a 150 baby. And of course, the babies, even though I tame them up, they stay 150. But the mom did come out to be, what, 225? She was 100%. And then the other day, I just got another mother with her two babies, which you're going to see them real soon because they're up there hanging out at the greenhouse. And then we just got this one, red, white, and blue. 4th of July All American right there. While we're waiting for this 145 to tame up, I figured we could probably come up with a name. And I am thinking about changing his name to Jackson. Oop, without the A. There we go. Jackson. They're so adorable. I guess I can talk a wee bit about looking for otters while we're waiting on that to tame up. I was just looking in the wrong places, and I spent days doing it. I was looking all around the swamp. I went over to the redwoods. I looked all over the place. And it turns out that they're right here, literally right here on this river. I could show you this little area over here while we're waiting. I haven't done much to it. If you go up these stairs, let's get up here. Boom. I've just put down some foundations. There's a hole somewhere in here, and I kept finding little monkeys, lystros, and things that would fall into the hole and couldn't get out. And what I wanted to do was just cover up the hole. But then I decided to go ahead. I'd already put this down. All of this can come back up, and I'll make it join a little bit better right there. But I decided while I was at it just to go ahead and connect all of it. This is where I could put tames, and I'll be able to see them from over there. I could just line them up as they're breeding and stuff. The path, I followed it on down, and I was able to go down the stairs a little bit. But of course, you can only go so many foundations past. So we just cut it off right there. I don't know if I'll do a whole lot more to that staircase or area. I am thinking about putting some kind of little arch or something down here. I have an idea just to kind of, fancy up the entrance that goes up there. But now let's go back. Let's take a look at what we got going on over here. He should have only about one more bite. And he's got plenty of narcotics in him. So yeah, it turns out that otters spawn right... Ooh, I really don't want to go very far. Right in this area. And around back that way. I was going to fly around until I saw the everything stuttering. I also happen to have... I'm going to get back into my base area. I have a lot of alpha raptors that spawn right around that corner too. Let you see what this looks like from up here. I need to get the most chops and put them back out here. There is occasionally something that will spawn. There is a spawn location in here. So far it hasn't been anything too bad. Diplos are about the worst thing that I've seen so far. However, there are theories. There's a parasaur. Theories will fall down from up here. But it's been a while. I believe most of them are spawning back in here, and then they just follow the beach along the way. And they end up over here. And there we have it. Our red, white, and very dark blue theory. Stats are not, oh, 47 in health. Well, winner, winner. Maybe. Winner, winner, chicky dinner. Let's come on up this way, and I will show you what I have been working on. So, originally, this was going to be my greenhouse. Just a greenhouse. None of this was going to be here. Now, in my mind, I did want to make these arches, but I wasn't going to fill them in or anything. I was just going to, have arches. But anyway, the more and more that I worked on it, I was not able to get this side over here to be, well, that's not what I wanted there. Let's try this again. I could not get it to work because of the overhang. I got it all set up. I got the water ran. I got the electricity ran. And I could not get a greenhouse effect. Actually, I'm going to put him down here and we will walk up. There we go. I love what came up with though. So, not being able to make this a greenhouse, I was very, very frustrated because then I didn't know what to do. And what I've thought of is that I would just put the greenhouse over here. Some of these have the greenhouse effect. Let's see. Can I see it this way? There we go. The ones on this side do have the greenhouse effect. But what threw me is that to be able to do it, what I forgot about, I built the wall, everything was fine, but of course to have greenhouse effect you have to have 3 sides greenhouse. So that's what made me build a little arch. And I just put a wall on this side. All of this is greenhouse. It's the K Rustic. I'll put another link for it again in the subscription. It's very pretty, but the lattice work is greenhouse, and the ceiling is greenhouse. Let's check out this one. This one gets it. Can I get it on there? Yeah, no greenhouse, no greenhouse. I believe some of them do though. Nope, none of these are getting greenhouse. Oh, that one is. So there are a few that will. Yep, that one is. Let's see. These, both of these are. And this one. There we go. That one is not. Which is strange to me that that one does not get the greenhouse effect. But these two are. So anyway, this is my greenhouse area. I really like it. Oh, and here's the 2 theories that I was telling you about. The 150s. I put them in here. I know that I'm never going to breed with them because they're only 150s. I haven't named them yet. I got to give them some kind of matching names. These were the babies that followed the mother that I got yesterday. But I have them in here just in case something shows up on the other side. Let's see. I'm going to have to get the flyer to show you that. I'll get back on the RG in a minute. Grab some water, because why not? I like this. I have a tree, which I'm probably going to take down. But it will serve as a pathway in case I do decide at any point. Well, it was going to open on its own, wasn't it? If I decide at any point that I want to build down this way, well, while I'm over here, I've also put a door on this side. And I have a couple of plant species What are these? Z, X, X. There we go. Just in case something does fall down from up there and lands in here. I don't think anything can get to the other side. But it's just my way of protecting it. So after I put the greenhouse over here, I was like, well, now what? I mean, I've built this. You know, what do I do with it? Because I think it's really cute. And I decided to move into it, you know, like a house. I changed all of the greenhouse structures to the regular K-rustic wood structures. So these are not greenhouse. These are, but these are not. I really like the slanted stuff here, the little half walls, and I like the ceiling. So let's step inside. So I've moved a bed over here. I'm keeping like little things I keep for boss fights. You know, not artifacts, but like claws, like, you know, talons and stuff that you need. I can't think of the word that I'm looking for. Right here, this is my depot terminal, and this is where I have the dung beetle. And I've put in some of the other theories. We can go in there, and I'm going to go through them later and see, you know, pick out the best ones and maybe start doing a little bit of breeding. But right now, they're the ones that are making the poo. There's the dung beetle. He's making us some oil. And the fertilizer is going into the crop plots. So that's all working out nice and well. I've got my little place over here to do my hair. I do have a nice little fireplace going. I wish it stuck out of the roof, but it doesn't. But that's okay. Got some storage over here. I put in the air conditioner because I accidentally made an extra one. So it's in here for right now. These are new to me, the little display cases where you could put chibis in. And these are a couple of extra chibis that I had, so I just threw them in there. I do have another crop plot up here. It does not have greenhouse effect, but you know, they will produce. It's just slower. And of course, put the throne over here. Another little potted plant. All of these windows do open. Get out of the trees again. If I want to see if there's anything going on back down in here, I can. But I don't want to right now. I'll open these. Moving on outside, I put a crop plot. Oh my gosh, words. What are you? A feeding trough. I put a feeding trough over here, and only berries, because everything that I have to help defend the base are herbivores. Both of those theories are. And you guys remember this guy? The Gynopithecus that we found hanging out on the top of a cliff that we just picked up because why not? Well, I thought he looked cool out here. So he's out here helping to defend this area. Again, he's another berry eater. I need to come up with a name for him. Not quite sure yet what I want to call him. You know, you just got to do it, right? You just got to do it. So that's my little area. I put up some more of a plant species X here. Got some lights going on back here. I put another one here. So yeah, I'm really tickled at the way it turned out. I'm really happy at the way it turned out. I think it's adorable. Let's come on back down here. I'll grab the RG, give you one last look of it before we move on. And it looks like it's getting dark. Give you a little overhead look. The lights are so bright. That is one thing that I really don't like Hang on, I'll come back to that. The arches and everything, I'm trying to make it look like it's built into the ruins. You know, I'm not saying I'm doing a great job at it, but I'm trying to get it to look like that the ruins were there already, and I built something into it. Yeah, I just love this. I adore it. I really do. I know I was talking about something else, but I have no idea what it was. Oh, I was going to show you right. Let's see. So the way I'm running my power. Oh, the lights. I have these things turned down, all the way down to 3. That's the pillar. I don't have to show you that. They're on the weakest setting that they can be. And they're just way too bright. But anyway, here is another one of those. There it is right there. Yeah. Another one of the power amplifiers. And then it runs up. Now, my idea was to put, in this little cubby hole back here, I thought that maybe I could put the water or something, or a generator if needed. But I just haven't had a use for it yet. The water had to go on that side to get it to reach over there. But one generator is there. And then the next generator, I believe, yeah, it's right under this leaf here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. You can see it. Kind of, sort of. So that's how I am powering everything. As you can see, I have a light even back here. So what do you think? You like the way this turned out? Now the next thing I'll show you real quick are the Deinosuchus. I have been able to tame up a couple of more. I did find a red one, like I had been talking about before. I finally found it. I don't know if it was just hiding. I don't know. Anyway, what I'm doing right now is I am breeding these two together. I'm trying to get the melee 46 off of the male combined with the 50 off of the female. You know, I don't really care about the weight. It was just anytime a stat is in the 40s or 50s, I try to put it in the title or in its name. And then I also have another pair of breeding in here. Let's see if I can maybe get a good view of them from up here. Yeah. So this one has health of 43 and melee 45, and I'm combining this female with health of 51, stam of 46, melee 44. So what I want to do is get the best stats of these two combined, and then I'll take one of the babies from it, and I will combine it with one of the babies from this pair once I get, you know, the good stats from it. And I think that's going to be pretty much our bosses. You know. Here's the red one that I was talking about. Now, it turns out that none of her stats, yeah, none of her stats are as good as some of the others, so I don't have her in the breeding yet. But I do like the all red on her. I think it's kind of awesome looking. You know me, I just want anything that has some color on it. And I like this, so I might end up just trying to breed her in to get the color. And then while I was in the swamp the other day getting her, I also got this little guy. He's got 48 in melee and 56 in health. Even the 42 in stam is really good. So, sorry, I called you a guy, didn't I? Sorry, ma'am. So we have her. And I do need to get another one. I know you weren't with me that day, but I'll have you with me the next one that I tame. Of course, I'll have you with me for the next otter that I tame also. So we'll go ahead and put these away. Now earlier I had made a comment about all the narcotics I was able to make, and I've rethought that. I know that I was able to get a lot of narcotics from the drops. However, one of the things that I have been able to do is to make a lot of paste. One, two, three, four, five, 6 snails. And this is what they do all day long. Make acatita paste. This thing, almost 300 in there. And then let me figure out where I stored it. I think it's in here. Yeah. I mean, that's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Let's go ahead and pull some now. The acatita paste, we'll pull it. Look how much is in there. We'll pull all that we can, which basically just filled that up, and I don't think that took all of it. But yeah, the paste game is strong around here. Always, always get yourself a couple of snails. Speaking of production and everything, I got one more thing I want to do for this greenhouse. Now we are heading back over here to Skull Island because I'm hoping to find another dung beetle. The one dung beetle is working that's inside the terminal. It is taking care of any poop that is created inside of a terminal. But I actually like having a dung beetle outside the terminal to set them around. I do have a cage. Yes, I got a cage in a drop. And so I would like to be able to put a dung beetle in it, and he could pick up the poop of the Theres and the Gigantopithecus, the big monkey. So I was coming over here the other day, and I believe I heard one. I'm going to have to be quiet and just listen for it. Okay, no luck up here. Let's head down, see if maybe something is down this way. Alright, so I'm not exactly attracting what I want to attract. However, it is nice to see some kind of life down here. It gives me hope. I really just don't understand why these things have to be so daggone difficult. So we were heading back, and I had the idea to check out this cave entrance. Now this is one of the entrances that goes to the underwater tunnels that go back behind my base. I have a whole video on that. I was going to run down in here real quick and just kind of look around. However, I believe I can hear 2, and they're both in the wall. Hear it? And there's a second one over here, but there's also some arthropleuras. So that doesn't do me any good. If they have meshed into the wall, only thing I know to do is just do like a wild dino wipe or something. Maybe kind of clear some of it up. But when I was mapping out the cave system, which goes off back that way, I never saw anything in here except for maybe 1 or 2 scorpions. And there was a bunch of spiders and stuff earlier. I did kill a few. But that gives me hope that maybe, look, there's a spider. Maybe over by the entrance, right across from the blue ob. I am wondering, because supposedly that is a good place to get them, and I believe on ASE, that's where I have found them before. So since things are starting to spawn a little bit, I want to head over, and we'll go up there and see if maybe there's something in there. Alright, we have made our way over to the entrance, but I just don't think my RG's going to be able to make it through there. I don't know a way to find out, right? Let's squeeze to the top. I need to take the RG through. Oh, he is fitting so far, because I need the RG to pick him up. If I don't have the RG to pick him up... Oh... Can we do this, buddy? Oh, we did. Oh my gosh. You can fly in here with an RG. Okay, there is a blue drop. Supply crate. Okay, we'll get that in a second. That'll stay there for us. Let's listen around. Look at there. Look, 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 look. There it is. Okay. Let's think about this for a second. I could always come back for this. I've got a good crossbow. I don't care about the kite and leg and blueprint. It's not like I'm going to make any. Let's see if I can pick him up. Let's just swoop in. I have him. Now, the tricky part. Can we get out without drowning him? Again, we're just going to run our head right across the top here. Head for the sunlight. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at there. Well, that's a new one for me. Yeah, that's a new one for me. I've never gone in there with the RG. I really kind of thought that I was going to have to jump off of it and leg it in there. But hey, I'm okay with that. Because I didn't feel like taming it in there. Also because I forgot to bring some poop to tame it. So let's head on back to the base. Alright, let's take him up here. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, so pretty. Let's put him up here. Since this is where the dung is. Oop, dropped him. He's gonna get squirrely. Let's get, oh, that's perfect. You just hang out right there for a minute. Let's run in here and get some poop. Anybody got some large? Yep, that will work. I think it said it just needs one large for him. There we go. Da da da. Oh, you're shiny. Oh, you're kind of pretty. I mean, that shiny green like that. I'm trying to get that off of there. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Alright, don't follow. Let's see, I think you're probably on follow. Yeah, don't follow. Stay right there. And we're going to come down here and get a cage. You know, I keep saying I'm going to take the otter off, and I keep forgetting. I'm not going to put them in. Well, let's just keep. Let's do this right now. So, where do I want to put this cage? Yeah, I think that's just a fine spot right there. Oops. You can hang on to that. Let me drop the otter for a second. Pick you up. Throw you in the cage. Let's see now. I know things are a little different. Let's see, I want to keep that. Do I even need to have him in a cage? I don't know. We will find out. I'm not really sure if I even have to put him on wander. Let's take a look here real quick. Look at your inventory. No, he's picking it up. Wonderful. Well, you know what? I'm putting you in the cage anyway, because I think it looks cool to have you in the cage. So the fact that it's raining right now, this would be a good time for me to show you something. Also, too, that comes with this mod. I actually have done it over here. You see the difference? This is dry. What I've done is you take the little ASR, and I've already got it set up for variant menu, and just pick the clean and dry foundation. And I believe I can just go around now and change all of them. I don't think I really explained these very well earlier. These crop plots also come from the K Rustic collection. There are 2 crop plots down. They do stack. I can stack higher. Right now I just have one of each of the vegetables going, and then I have the citronelle going on back there. And I've got citronelle going on here. It's one size, from what I can tell. They don't come in small, medium, or large, but they grow everything. It's also what I have the explants in. You can get them with the where they look like little urns like this, or the crop plots. They also come as a mound of dirt, which I have not used yet. I almost forgot. There is one more thing that I want to do. I want to grab... I don't need to stand on them. I want to pull out these artifacts. Oh, I think I need to put them there and there. I've had them just sitting over here all this time because I really didn't know where else to put them. But I think I now have a place where I think they might look nice. These artifacts are not... How did I get 2? You're not going to let me hold 2, are you? Ha! But guess what? Guess what I got around my neck? Hi, little darling. Can you hold this for me? Hold that, okay? We'll give you some points and everything when we get back. Cool. Let's go back to this. And that's the power of the otter being demonstrated there. Alright, now let's pick these up. Let's go back. I'm gonna need I'm gonna need the RG. I've already put one down, but I think there's one right there. I think I'll put one down in front of each part of the wicker, since there's 3 of those and 3 of these. Yeah. Let's see if I fall off. I did not. that is good. Here we go. We'll put these down first. Right in the middle, so that would be this one right here. I think that's center, somewhere in there. Alright, and before we move on, let's go ahead and put an artifact in here. Let's see, we got red. Let's put you in here. Oh, can we go right there? What did I say, red? That's definitely purple. And then I've already put one down here. I do think, though, that I might want to try to get a little bit of the grass away. I might end up putting a foundation down. But for right now, we'll just go ahead and open this up. We'll go with the devious. Okay. And then we'll put an artifact in you. What's left? Artifact of the immune. That looks pretty cool. Now that light might be a little bright for it now, especially because I think that's more of a white one. So I'll see what I could do about maybe moving that light. It definitely needs to be dimmed down a bit. So as we see the end of another fine arc day, I believe that we were able to get a lot accomplished. I'm so happy that I was able to get the build done and get the greenhouse finished. Also, too, we were able to go get this otter. I apologize again for the problems that I had with that, but I promise to take you with us next time. And if you enjoyed hanging out with Jackson and I today, please hit that like button. We would also love it if you would subscribe and make sure you have a great day. Bye-bye.